What's up, guys? It's Ramber from Rillest Media, and with me recording is Nelby. Nelby, introduce yourself.
What it do?
So, what we're doing today is we're going to take a look at Ali's Mk3 Toyota Supra. Now, the car has been sitting for a little bit because issues, let's just say. And today, we actually had the opportunity to get him to bring it out here so we could take a look at it. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with Ali is from Rillest Media. And again, we're going to take a look at his 1JZ Toyota Supra, guys. Now, follow me. The man himself.
What's going on?
What up, bro?
What's up, Mel?
What's up, man?
So, yeah, my Mk3 Supra project car. You know, this kind of project started with a rusted Mk3 Supra that I bought for a little under $500.
Wow.
Wow. It was actually running. And I made it not run. So took the engine out, swapped in a 1J, big turbo, whole bunch of different stuff, and some stuff that I'm not gonna lie, I regret a little bit. If you wanna take a little peek.
Yeah, let's take a look in there. Hold on, let's open this up right here. This is serious.
Yeah.
This guys is so you did everything yourself?
Yeah, everything. I mean, everything was broken, right? So I decided to take everything out. You know, I mean, I really didn't want it to, you know, keep broken parts around, and really, I didn't want to spend anything on new parts. You know what I mean? If you guys know anything about the Mk3 Supra, people who are doing resto mods on these things, and a lot of people are, which you know, hats out to those guys. I mean, they cost a lot of money. You know what I mean? Just the badge apparently costs like $200. Just the rear lights cost like $400. So I was like, nah, it's a budget build. I'm gonna keep it under 4K, and yeah, you know, 1J with the big turbo under 4Ks. I mean,
that sounds impossible, but
yeah, you know what I mean? Everything bought secondhand, a lot of eBay parts. You know, reliability is an issue, to say the least. We went out to what's it called? Our Turbo Fest 2 weeks ago. And I literally crashed down. I want to say maybe a minute, literally a minute. I could see the garage. You see the parking lot that they were having the auto show in, and you know, I couldn't even make it.
I was behind him, and so we're literally on the slow lane. Luckily, there's this enormous shoulder just right there as he broke down. I was able to just literally just push his car with my car off to the side. So luckily we were able to get him to safety at that point.
We lucked out. We definitely lucked out. Windows don't work, none of this work. Again, it's still a car that's a work in progress. Do I know how to make it work? Absolutely. I just, you know, I'm working on the 2J, I'm working on the Mustang, I'm working on a bunch of different cars. And you know, when you start working on exciting projects, your project kind of takes a backseat, you know what I mean? But you know, so it's fun though. You know what I mean?
that's cool. That's cool.
We should definitely take a look under the hood, though.
Yeah.
Definitely. Let's show everybody, the viewers.
If you don't mind.
Hood prop. Have the power.
There's no need to be fancy, folks.
We don't need hood struts. We don't need those.
Just a nice bar.
Just a nice.
A very colorful engine bay.
Yeah, so a little bit about the color. So like I said, this was a project car that I started with my little brothers a little over about a year and maybe a little closer to 2 years ago. And you know, I let them choose out all the colors and all that stuff that they wanted. And you know, they wanted to lime green, pink, and blue. So I was like, all right, cool, let's do this thing.
Well, they got taste, because I mean, it looks pretty cool under there.
It's cool, yeah. And you know, got the little side exit there. I know, you know, a lot of people give me shit for that. I'm not gonna lie, and it is a little crazy. Trust me, if it was up to me, I wouldn't have it, because I have like this crazy, you know, Blitzner, you know, discontinued exhaust just sitting there in my garage that I would love to have on this car. But if you come over here real quick,
look what we got.
So I actually had to. I was gonna cut the wastegate down, and I did. And then I started having boost creep all the way up to like crazy amount of.
You guys could see that the wastegate's right there, tucked in. Yep.
Yeah, so you know, can't run a downpipe down there. You know, obviously, if I spent a little bit more money and got better, you know, wastegate, whatever. But again, you know, 4K budget, and that's all I can do, to be honest. But you know, it sounds great. So So yeah, so talk about the engine. It's a 1J. You know what I mean? Nothing crazy done to it. I know the previous guy did have a 264 cams put on it. I believe 264. Oh, 262, 264. I don't know. Whatever. It's one of those
BC cams, right?
BC cams. That's right. You know, when I opened it up, very good surprise. You know what I mean? Didn't really want them, to be honest.
Wow, that's you're probably one of the first guys to ever. Yeah, I don't want
a fully stock engine. You know what I mean? I wanted something that, you know, I don't, you know, the goal isn't to put out power. You know what I mean? But right now, you know, after I took it to do a street tune and stuff like that, and you know, it's pretty crazy.
It made power.
It makes a lot of power.
It's power, right?
What did you expect?
Yeah. I mean, big turbo. It's an 82mm turbo, Gt35r. You know, did the little short ram intake. I didn't do anything crazy like that. Did the whole intercooler piping myself. Just with random tubing that was lying around my house. Little eBay boost gauge. It works.
That's
So
all
if you want
that.
to buy an eBay boost controller, it works. You know what I mean? Might fail on me, might blow up the engine soon, but it works for now. So. Not bad.
You're taking risk for you. Yo,
$7 for a boost controller.
Steve's literally taking risks for you guys, man. So
yeah. Hey, when you got $4,000 budget, you do what you can. You know what I mean? You learn, you do your homework.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? The radiator is a 3-inch aluminum radiator. Again, a no-name brand that I just found secondhand. Cost me like $100 with all the fans and everything like that. The intercooler was the same thing. Cost me $50. Got it from some guy off of Facebook. You know, so like little things here and there. Put it all together, slapped it on. Did the entire engine rebuild myself. Did the downpipe, the welding of the the welding of the exhaust manifold and everything myself. Yeah, that's like I said. You put in your own work. You keep your costs low.
What really like gets me is like the fact that you only have spent $4,000 on this car, and you know, when you think of a Toyota Supra, you know, everyone's like, you know, big money, power, 2J equals empty pockets, right? But in this case, I mean, there's people who are spending $4,000 on making just 300
over the course of 2 years. I mean, 4,000. If you really think about it, right? Don't buy another game. Don't buy a new console. Put it towards a project car.
Yeah.
Well, that's just my hobby, so that's what I'm saying. But you know, to each their own. You know, got the NRG seats. You know, fiberglass seats off of some guy on Facebook as well for dirt cheap. Had a little crack on the back, which really didn't do anything. I have a roll cage sitting in the house. Yes, it is going to be roll cage. Yes, it's going to have the whole interior redone, all the electrical redone. The plan is to make this into a track car. You know what I mean?
that's a first. That's a first. Usually,
quick thing, guys. If you're tall like me, don't buy these seats.
let's. How tall are you again?
6'7".
6'7". Oh my God. How? Let's see. Looking like a snug, tight fit there, huh?
Yeah, it's a little less than snug tight, but we're just about there.
Yeah. I mean, if it wasn't for
I think if we had the top out, his head would poke out.
He won't be going on any ride-alongs with
No,
unfortunately. I'll have to build out the roll cage a little higher if you were the person.
Look at those knees.
This is just the struggle of a guy like me.
Yeah, I'm a short guy. I'm 5'3", so you know it works out. You know what I mean? The whole seats. I sat down and I'm like, it fits. It's all right, cool. I'm taking them.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, it was super light. You know what I mean? I got planted seat brackets. They weigh, you know, maybe like 10. Not what am I saying? Like 7 pounds, not even.
I see you got that AEM ECU standalone right there.
The AEMv2. It's actually, believe it or not, it's a Honda AEMv2, right?
Wow.
And what Drift Motion does is they reprogram it for the 1J. So it's pretty, you know, if you want to save a little bit of money, instead of getting the 1J AEM, which costs like I think $1,800, you know, just get the Honda one, which is like $1,100 or whatever.
Wow, save yourself a few $100 right there.
I definitely saved a lot of money with that one. That one cost me like $1,100 with the 1,000cc injectors and the fuel rail and everything. So
wow.
Yeah, saved a lot. You know, same thing with the NRG wing as well. Again, you know, little defective item. You know what I mean? I really didn't want to go big wing, and it just fell on my lap. So I was like, all right, I guess it's on the top.
So obviously, like Asif said before, it looks a bit weird to have a muffler right there, but you gotta understand, he can't get a ticket for not having an exhaust. Because
that technically is an exhaust. So let's give these guys a little startup from them. Come on.
Attention, guys.
Man, that's pretty raw. I felt that on my chest. Wow. Okay. This thing is look at those cams going. This thing is pretty serious.
Cams, guys. I love the color under the engine bay, man.
It's very
vibrant.
Very vibrant. Really brings out it just pulls your attention. This motor really just pulls your attention. This car pulls your attention. Like, look at, who would have think, you know, this is like a flat black, matte black, and then pop the hood, it's like a crayon box. It's so fucking cool. It is so cool, guys. Sounds so raw, and to be honest, unless he floors it, it's very subtle. It's very, very subtle. You know, it's still loud, but it's subtle. If that makes any sense for you guys, but it's very subtle. Absolutely. Until he opens that throttle, that thing will scream. Saw that, guys? That thing is this thing is, it means business.
That touched my soul.
That touched my heart. This thing is serious. Popped the flame right in front of my face. Took my eyebrows off a little bit,
Yeah,
but you know.
You know about 1Js. You know the nickname.
Scream Queens.
Oh, of course.
They're Scream Queens. And how much do 1Js rev up to if you don't, you know?
So with the regular cams, it's about 72 to 75 RPM.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
That's
but
pretty
with
impressive.
These cams, I think I read on the spec sheets it can go up to, like, with the Force internals, around 80, 85.
Wow, that is.
With the 272s, I mean, depending on how much you build it up, I mean, these things can go, you know,
the sky's the limit for these things. I mean, wow.
Yeah.
Man, wow. Guys, you guys heard it here first. 7,200 RPMs. Literally, no wonder why they use these for drifting. How's the reliability wise? Like, I understand, but when you first started, how was that?
I'll tell you right now, right? The amount of abuse that I've given this engine over the last 2 years, revving it, just doing stupid stuff, you know what I mean? Just having fun with it, constantly ripping it apart, constantly putting it back together, you know. Again, not the most reliable build, you know what I mean?
At this moment?
Because of the way I built it, right? I'm not, you know, I wouldn't say I'm like an expert at like engine design and all that good stuff, right? But like, the engine has never failed on me. That's the thing, you know what I mean?
That's
It's never failed on me.
For sake keeps. That's it's just, I mean, you know,
Never.
it's not.
Just keep doing you.
Yeah, just keep doing you.
Yeah, and I don't think it will, you know what I mean? And mind you, believe it or not, this engine, when I bought it, off the half clip, it only had like 42,000 miles on it. So
wow,
it's actually a very low mileage.
Very low mileage. Wow,
yeah,
that's
so
very.
It's like I said, it's super reliable, super good.
This thing is really awesome. Like, look at this. Just the attention to detail. Like it's a wire.
Attention to detail.
Wire tuck. The wire tuck too. Like,
so
this is awesome.
All right, I hate showing people the interior of the car because I'm not done with it. But when it comes to wiring, that I hate, like, bird nest wiring. You know
it's
what I mean?
finicky.
It just looks awful.
Oh.
It ruins the, you know, because the engine is a very key part of a car. You know, the car can look great, pop the hood, and all of a sudden you see a bird nest of wire. You know, it's not that cool looking.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know what I mean? So I don't know. That's like one of my things, and yeah, I definitely rebuilt that harness a couple of times. And I still plan on rebuilding it again. I actually plan on tucking it right down the middle. Since I removed the dash and everything, I want to tuck it right behind the middle and plant the ECU right back.
I see it. The wire runs zero gauge through the back.
It all runs to the side, goes to the back, and out to the firewall.
Okay, okay.
So, you know, I plan on doing a whole bunch of other stuff too. Like, I plan on getting the brake lines to stainless steel braided. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Things like that just like makes the engine bay look a little bit more cool.
So, glad you guys were able to tune in and check out the Supra that belongs to this man right here, Ali. That being said,
You wanna take the thing for a spin?
Can I? Go for it.
Do you fit?
No.
That's the question.
I'm gonna fit. I'm gonna make it fit. Because this is a Supra. I have to drive this.
At least it's not a Miata.
You know, this takes, you know, a little
This
bit
takes
of time.
some struggling.
No, it's not struggling, it's time. Oh! Alright, you see, it works. Alright. We're gonna do that. You know? Alright, that's on there. Alright.
Oh man,
You know what? I'm not driving this.
you can't even see.
Alright guys, with that being said, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching Rillest Media today on Ali Supra. I really appreciate it. Make sure you guys share, subscribe, like, tell your friends to come check out our channel. We're local guys, we like what we do. We're doing a lot of stuff like this, and we just really want you guys to check it out, really. And we appreciate the love and support that everyone's been giving us so far. I'm out.